after the fact. Alright, here we go.
So, 3,
2, 1, start. Let's go. It's very mini setup, but I'm experimenting. Just yeah, let's see how it goes. It's too disruptive on the playback. So, I said it before, say it again. I haven't played this since a year ago to the day. So, because I haven't been able to basically give this a bit of a derust, bit of practice, it'll be interesting, I think, to see how I fare. Not playing it for an entire year. Kind of just going off of the memories, the muscle memory, all that. Because even like watching the previous runs or comparisons, glitches, all that, it has been a while.
pretty certain that the track that plays here is Land of Waves, but I also
think, yeah, if we're going off
do
of
know
that,
at least that
that will take us back to March. And
this does play in the menu for online play when you're in the lobby. Which is kind of interesting that they chose this of all things. Like, bruh, you're in the ramen freaking shop and you're not even listening to the ramen, restaurant.
Oh, we
music.
got all three. That is
listen
really
to-
good.
I finally got that. Let's go.
Come back.
No, instead you're listening
Really
to
great
this
way to get
stealthy ninja-like music
Much
whilst
less
you're,
being a full
whilst
gear.
you're chowing down on a bit of ramen.
Yeah, for reals. I very rarely get all three of those in one. I don't even think I've ever gotten a record with those. I mean, to be fair, they are very minor time saves, but yeah, not really worth kind of keeping them on. But still, it's cool to see all three together. But the thing is that I'm
how that actually works.
a little,
How does
anxious about it.
Japanese audio DLC
It's just
work? Does it
the new
have like a
ones,
copy
the
of
new
every
ones, the
single
strats, the
cutscene
new
within its files?
glitches that I've set up comparisons.
I
for
can't believe I
almost
haven't actually
2 years or
bothered
so.
to
It's,
like look into it,
It's the stuff that I'm
because it
not
does strike
really
me as
too familiar
curious
with.
or even a little lost how it works. Really? Wish we got more nighttime action in this game. Pretty sure I got the inventory screen then. Well, I don't want to say screen, but the inventory menu to all the animation to enter it to work.
See, this is one of the changes that I know I did make, and I try to remember, which actually is Foster. I believe it's triple Y. That is the fastest combo.
We try to go for the grab.
The problem is that you're open to stuff like that.
I wish we got Ibby
And the hitbox can be a bit...
See, that's another thing. That's another character that you have no knowledge of
And it's
at all.
self-open to the AI to jump out of it, walk out of it, dodge out of it. sub into a grab out of it. So it's kind of like a, oh my god, again, oh, there goes that time set. Yeah, so it is kind of a personal preference what the player wants to go for. Of course, I'm more used to what I have used all this time, so I don't want that to dismotivate anyone from going with what
I find it
is
I
fast.
find it a bit interesting. Like I know it's a different map, but I do find it interesting that they had to actually load it into a different like daytime map instead of, you know, kind of fade it, transition it from nighttime to, you know, this.
Did we get it? Yeah, we good. Yeah, I just have to
Maybe
kind
that's
of
a
look
little bit
around,
convincing.
make sure it actually
But then,
hit the frickin' space
yeah,
bar.
no. I guess
It's actually
probably more so the fact
far
that it
as
is again two
That's another thing too,
separate
yeah,
maps.
shit.
It's not an actual
Should've
day-night
brought-
cycle going on.
Yeah,
It's basically why you know you've got
also
things like
tabs
bigger boulders,
on the output of
more
the
obstacles. This part right here,
stream, the
no
broadcast.
obstacles at all right now.
Also to keep tabs on the
Again,
capture card software, because I'm just going to say this now. I apologize in advance
And that's the same for the sunset version of Kona.
the capture card software decides to
it's out
fail
again.
and basically pull a freeze mode. I forget if you can like hear what's going on outside of.
I actually really
the-
like this little
but,
interaction between
yeah,
the
this
third and
software is
Naruto.
just freaking
Because this is the third, this is the first time that we're getting an interaction with the third
I'm really not satisfied with
since
it.
you know Naruto.
I don't know
Roman
why. It
Uh,
seemed to be fine when I first initially got it.
you know, took the scroll and of course without knowing.
Yeah, I might have to switch. to
And
something
instead of
else.
being strict or harsh or anything, welcomes him. You know, hello.
But for right now, I have to kind of kind of keep tabs.
So
on
really,
the
it's
stream
just
itself.
you know, it tells you everything you need to know about this character.
Because it's not, it's
So
not a
he
case
is
of
like a
if,
Dumbledore kind of
it's a case
figure.
of when
Um,
if I'm lucky, we'll make it through with no problems, but I'd be
whereas
very
compared to
surprised
first time we
if,
see the third Hokage
we don't run into
after
issues.
the scroll incident in the anime,
Yeah,
it's
try to
when they're
do
arguing
this,
about the bloody
bring up the stream,
regulation
long cutscene or something, or
picture that he has taken where he looks like a clown. And it's a funny moment, but you know, it starts with them, you know, arguing, and you know, whereas here it's a bit more civil and more peaceful. And it's like, you know, you haven't done anything wrong. You were, you were used essentially. So welcome back. We're here for you.
Oh. Guess not. Sure, I can always update it on this to see if this goes up. That's right, there's kind of a strategy there. I have to try to remember. Although I say that, I don't remember if I've compared it. I think it was more of like an idea as opposed to an actual confirmed faster strat. Usually set myself up a bit better there, but oh well.
Yeah, so I won't go for the ramen
Bit
this
of a
time since I only really need to
delay for
use
that
it once.
Extra time.
Although I say that, then again, yeah, there's
Could
that
be
bandit
worse.
thing that I forgot about. So maybe, yeah, it was worth going there.
Yeah, I think during those kind of
Screen
screens,
was
they
like a
could be
detour then.
a good place, or even like now, since I'm just running forward essentially.
But I think I'll do it when I get to the sprint, because right now it's not really
Do
worth
this one-handed.
a detour without the sprint.
Okay, good. forgot my
Ugh,
books
fine.
in here, so
Once
I just
we-
need to bring up the tab.
Just did it all messed it up or whatever.
Oh, the crudeness of it all. Okay.
You know, just thinking about it, there's a gold coin in that, and that reminded me of a time when, in runs, where when you would do that one ninja race, yeah, you'd have to do like a super long ninja race around a village, and in that super long ninja race, you essentially have. You essentially have an opportunity to get a gold coin. Well, actually, a couple of gold coins in the same race. And the trick when speedrunning this is
the X
to
marks the spots
not
on the map.
have a single gold coin,
It's
because
giving
if you
anxiety.
have just one,
Then
the
it's
first one
something.
brings
I
up
know I didn't, but
basically a
still,
tutorial
It's
screen
sus, it kind of should have
just
updated.
telling you trivia
Nah,
about
should
it,
be
like
fine now.
what it is, what it does, what it's useful for, and how rare they are in comparison to ancient coins. Way to kill a run. We're not that far yet. We're not that
Okay,
fast.
got the stream up. Let's go.
Thankfully, it wasn't too much of a detour, but fuck me. I need to get my priorities straight.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm wrong. The quality kind of looks fresh.
This
What's
is
up with that? To be fair, OBS did kind of say, as opposed to YouTube.
See, the thing is, I'm looking at the pattern of the spirals, and they're not actually lagging. The only thing
What
that
about
lags
you?
during the
You
dialogue is
skip all
the
this dialogue?
text, and I think the renders.
Because that's the
Because
thing,
aside
right?
from that, it doesn't
You
seem
can't
like the
skip
game
dialogue
itself
in
is
this game
actually
if you have the right setup.
slowing down
right
or
resources
lagging.
to do it.
So I do find that interesting. Again, that's what I should be getting all the time, goddammit. Not those glitchy delays.
Good.
Again, I thought I was going to clean. Oh. Did my run just die? What the fuck? I'm gonna keep going in case.
I need a reminder why this is faster than taking the teleporter.
What's going on
Is it
here?
because of
I
the
need a
fade
visual.
It has to be, surely.
Jesus Christ. Hopefully you guys could hear it from the TV, even if
Just,
quiet.
it doesn't feel faster, that's all.
I am so lucky that that happened during a time where the game, you know, I don't have to be playing. I don't know what the heck happened there. And
I hope we get like a review version of this game one day. So I was a bit shocked to see that they actually do have lines in the prototype version that aren't used in the final.
but I must say,
just like
aside from that
cutscene
one
that played.
weird detour,
And I always thought, oh well, they just didn't have time to finish it.
Yeah,
or whatever, but the fact that it did
not too
exist in
bad,
any
so
version
far.
of the game.
not too bad.
Interesting. Now did I forget to... I think I'm supposed to split nowish. Yeah, so really I should have done it then, I think. Because Philo What's formation? Yeah, so I'm guessing ramen and. Okay, yeah, never mind. So way out. Just have to keep that in mind though. Yeah, I wasn't actually going to start the stream now. I mean, it was the plan to, but plans just kind of sort of changed. And,
I get the feeling that this
because I
actually
actually
helps
step a
in the
little
lost run.
later than expected, because otherwise I would have started it
Taking
a
this
little early.
reverse route.
Because of which I was like, okay,
Because
so
of
this is
why
basically going to
using
take me all the
recky.
way until like late
And that could be flat out wrong.
8-ish.
but
Because alternatively, I could go.
I am
for,
really surprised how good the time was.
Sleep
I mean, yeah, sure, it
schedule
wasn't in the
until
43s,
I get
but
up.
it's still,
But
you know, it wasn't that far off at the same time.
then I'd have to worry about doing that as well as getting
Like, okay,
the
maybe
week
2
events
minutes
out,
off, yeah,
so,
maybe then, but
just thought, yeah, you know what, get it all just all done now. Now I can rest easy. Don't have to worry about getting up late.
because if you think about it too, you're essentially cutting through the village, cutting through.
See, that's another
The,
thing too.
outskirts.
It'd be good to figure out some kind of method to skip this.
The only tricky thing is, I guess, here.
You know,
It's
just
like if I keep going
something,
down this
anything.
direction,
Bring up ramen,
compared
eat
to the last
ramen,
run.
bring up the map,
what do you do
pause
now?
the game,
Do you
load the game,
kind of cut through
skip
and,
past it type of thing.
you know, eat it up here? Again, kind of experimental. If I'm smart, when I'm done with this, I might download the stream and just set up a comparison like that. But yeah, because I've already got like the comparison set up for
So
the
as far as like
what's
reference
already
goes,
considered the fastest route. So if I just
as I kind
yeah,
of
set
explained
that up,
before, I think at this
video
point it's
editor
really
with
just
the 2 attempts
RNG
today.
based. If you get good RNG, and you work
Sure,
with it good.
a good answer on what is faster.
Yeah. The ball might be in your court.
Ooh, that's a thought. Maybe the reasoning for why it takes so long to load that next bit of dialogue is actually because I'm
But yeah,
so
because
far
of
away
the,
where I was, and it's kind of trying to
the
relocate where
timing
I
of
now
everything.
reposition.
Yeah, that's basically why so far I'm really kind of approaching this as if it really is like a never reset run.
Nice.
Let's see where that takes us. I'm just hoping for the good RNG where I don't get the extra bandit, because it's amazing how much that really does influence the rest of the speed run, irrespective of how many bandits you skip after the fact. It'd be nice if I could get this kind of a result for every opponent. You just figure out a trick that consistently works for him. I still feel like there's stuff to be discovered here to help skip stuff. Pretty good.
Damn.
Yeah, damn, let's recon though. Don't waste any time.
Man, yeah, punching into that, moving into that, sure, but when you don't move and you were far away and you still get grabbed, it's like,
Yeah, it just occurred to me that, like, Mizuki is essentially Kakashi. He's got the exact same animations. I think that's true for Iruka as well. And given the easy solution for Mizuki, typically, is to use the up Y combo, so to speak. Yeah, that might be the way to do what? Oh, Kakashi. Did that split? Yep, good. Let's go. So I could be wrong, because I haven't, like, glitch hunted for this in a minute. But I think you might be able to bypass some of these prompts. I feel like I'm probably wrong, but I know you can do it for other areas of the game. That's why I'm thinking maybe you can do it here. Because all you really need to do to get that kind of a setup is to basically pause it. And as long as you have a save in that exact spot, you can load into it. So typically, yeah, if it like auto saves, but it doesn't restrict your movement or ability to pause, then yeah, if you can do it there, load into it. Normally, in other parts of the game, you can bypass certain mission update prompts. Having said that, though, given it is a part of the game where it does literally give you unlockables, such as the double jump, something a bit more crucial and something that's a bit more worth pointing out. I think for that reason it kind of it might not get skipped if any of the others do. Even now, I'm still kind of struggling to remember if it actually is faster. Okay, that was stupid. I meant to hit the freaking back button. I ended up hitting the guide. Oh, goodness. What was I saying? Yeah, I still don't, like the way I've been going, the rail might actually be faster. Okay, I hate when it does that, so this is why I like to... Camera, can you work please? Thank you. Sheesh. Bit of time loss. Yeah, I don't think the rail is faster. I think it's pretty... It's pretty similar time-wise, and I say this as I take what should be considered the faster route, and yet I completely butchered it enough that had I taken the rail route, I'd probably be a little bit ahead right about now. No matter.
I think that combo is
Just
more
that there's a
reliable
lot of
than the others,
backtracking
because
in these other parts
so
of the
the
game.
Y, the up and
And,
Y
because
combo
which,
is...
I
It is
can,
useful for quickly going into like
if I
killer
need to.
combo, but
if I wanna.
the only downside to that is, it is more easier for the AI to sub out of that. Sure, these, bandits, they can't do that because, they only have chakra, but
Based on
so.
the AI patterns, I mean, obviously it's a very jumpy fella. It's hard to say. It is hard to say for this one because, I mean, you might be better off like jumping and trying to slam them down more often than not. But I'm just thinking because it kind of does back away, so is it worth going for?
And they seem, they do recover
as opposed to the triple Y.
fairly quick.
Because again, on paper, triple Y is faster,
Not that the other one.
but is it faster compared to going up against the AI? Because that's the thing, you gotta put up with
Here we
blocks.
go. Let's try to get this.
But conversely, there are
Yeah,
some dodges
bloody
that can be implemented.
Staggered. Still got the skip though.
Alright, let's try this again.
I like to think that I just confused the heck out of the AI. Because I said it before, but it does seem as though that is what happens.
As soon as I stop.
And I got the turnaround, looks clear.
Is it actually worth it? Of course, you have to be kind of close to, so is that. It does take a fair amount of damage. And there's also that. Alright, let's see if I can get this. Nope. Try again. Yes! Let's go. That's something I'm trying to actively remember, and I seem to be forgetting a lot. But not this time, luckily. Yo, we got the sick move, let's go. Yeah, for some reason eating ramen makes the animations kind of freak out. Make it go a little bit faster than normal. Pretty cool. I think it even confuses the AI, because we did actually get perfect. Oh, but that lasted a little long. Still, I think it is worth it. Yeah, I seem to forget to do that. So I am trying to make a bit more of an active effort to use it more, to remember it more. Because I think that's the thing. I don't believe I implemented that in the world record. And as it's starting to get more and more difficult to get a PB these days, I think It's
That's
more easy to
bizarre.
forget.
I
for that
just
reason.
noticed. Hokage's hands weren't clipping into his bloody
Because like even now,
gear or whatever.
just trying to think of runs. So I'm trying to think back to
Does he have different
the last year run. I can't recall if I
backhand
implemented
animations? I'm not aware of. I thought it was all one.
See, it's
Grouping
times like
thing.
these where it's like, okay, this is different. You can take the strategy this time because you have no choice but to. I guess the question is whether or not it's faster to go from the mansion back here and then to the rail, or just straight from the mansion to the exit. Because I think that actually is slower. Because you're not going straight to the exit. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen the comparisons. It might still be equal, but for now I will go this way. Because that's the thing, despite everything, despite the lack of derust, if there's even a chance this could somehow be like a record pace because of good RNG and stuff like that, yeah, I'll take it. So that's the thing, you know, as I kind of said before, the fact that it's getting to the point where I'm
Really,
actually
the amount of
getting
times that
to
happens
use certain strategies because they're not in
would
the
have to be
record
during
run
a run like this.
is kind of getting a bit.
I mean, sure, this is amazing, but still.
Because I think it was around that time that I found that glitch. But for some
It's just
reason,
hard I don't get freaking the bandit below after this.
I don't know, maybe it was a little after, but. It'd be really great if I could figure out
Why is he
what is
still
the
freaking alive?
cause of the bandit positionings, because holy crap, would it help?
I didn't get the talk.
Yeah, that's the thing, if I can figure out a way to consistently get it, so
fuck.
I know that, I'm gonna be able to set up the bandit not in there and over to the right. Yeah, consistently.
7.
Then
I'm at a
that
7
would
second
eliminate that little
skip right
obstacle.
there. Oh. That worked, better not have collision.
I guess yes, or I can
Please
take
have
too
no
long
bandit
to,
here. Yeah,
to
bandit.
get in safe states.
Yeah.
Xenia.
I'll keep going, I might as well. I mean, I just don't like restarting runs that, at 30 minutes within the damn thing. And if I were to restart, I'd be kind of pushing my time.
Try not to forget about talking to someone. Thought it just.
I'll keep
that was
going,
actually
but I just
really crap
desperately
position.
hope
usually
that I
try to
freaking,
get in between Sakura and Sasuke, but yeah.
don't get the rest of the
And I think
bandits, and if I do, they're not bandits.
Okay.
Yo, I just realized, what if I saved here? Like, actually,
Bandit.
would it bypass the timing of the spikes being up? Because that actually would be the perfect time to pause and save.
I was going to say, because the reason why I was going to be frustrated is
yeah, for
because I
reals.
know that I had a bit of a gap between my landing and touching the wooden barrier. And usually, typically when that happens, you do trigger the bandit because it usually is pretty much a pixel off of the wooden barrier.
Please get this talk skipped.
So if
There
it
we
did
go.
trigger, then that
Thank
would
you.
basically mean
At least we
that
got
for
one.
whatever reason,
At least we got one.
performing the shadow
take
plane barrier like almost increases your.
But yeah, I just thought of it now. What if I just pause and save it with the spikes up? Because I'm not that far away from the treasure. I'd like to think that
It's not a massive
it would
amount
still
of power.
produce the same effect.
But
have
I
a,
think it skips
nerd
the mission update. Too,
Mission
so,
update.
No matter.
Okay, what would have happened if I actually accepted that challenge just then, I wonder?
Okay, so it does jump.
Probably nothing.
Hitbox, really? Hitbox. Okay. Yeah, it seems kind of 50-50.
I must admit, that first talk skip is actually pretty, precise. Yeah, you do have to kind of be in a certain spot to really trigger the ability to speak sooner rather than later. It almost seems frame perfect. Or pixel perfect, I should say.
So I think it's pretty shocking that, like, there really aren't that many Naruto games out there that flesh out Squad 7 going on missions together in present time. They really kind of do just have the main events, and because of which focus on like the exams and then the eventual build up to the retrieval arc. Not to say you don't get to play as any of the members from Squad 7, but still. I appreciate that games like this really do try to give us a bit more screen time and a bit more of a build-up before you jump in to the exam. Because even this, like if you're actually going off of how many missions they really should have done before actually taking on the exam, then really, realistically speaking, they should have taken at least 7 missions on, at least. I know it was, I don't want to say rushed, but I think it was the publisher, I think it was, or someone like that, Kishimoto was going through, basically said, yeah, in our tournaments, that's where we need to be, get rid of all this mission stuff, fleshing out the characters, we need to get tournaments, that's what's up. Which is why it might seem like the jump from the bridge arc to the tuning exams might seem a bit fast in terms of like Naruto and Sasuke kind of having like a bit of a moment. Naruto kind of saving Sasuke's life. Naruto technically should be feeling, like a bit of a cool moment for him, because he's like, wow, I defeated an enemy basically that Sasuke couldn't. But instead, he's gone back to like, Sasuke, you cool boy. Arr. That's what I mean. I appreciate that games like this do try to like fill in the gaps. I wish we got more like this.
just avoided that. This location gives me the impression that I can actually get here. Just based on the fact that there is no loading screen. Wouldn't surprise me if it's like somewhere either below or far off screen.
Sausage. I wonder where this is. I really do. Because it needs to be connected to the bridge.
Let's see if I can do this without
we
butchering
load
it.
out of this area to get to the next area. And on top of that, it instantly loads from, sailing past the bridge, basically, to, an immediate loading of,
Yeah, you won't time that badly.
of that area,
No.
basically, so it has to be somewhere kind of off in the distance, maybe. Unless it's like above or below the terrain.
Wasn't too shabby compared to the last attempt, at least. But I gotta work on my aim, I think.
Too early! It was a bit of a fluke, actually. Didn't time that well.
Remember not to butcher this either.
Yeah, it still doesn't seem like I've gotten a good handle on getting that.
Again, good jutsu cycle. You have to do that all the time. See if I can get a triple cycle
Let's
here.
do that as usual.
That is really difficult to do. Like, you flat out have to spam the heck out of it if you're gonna get that.
Okay, so what's the pattern? I think you do it one per level. I think. So one hit it didn't do anything or whatever. 1, 2. Now. Yeah, I think that's it. You kind of want to go per level. Or per try.
I always try to get a jump there.
Count.
It's just like, I don't know.
Because yeah, I think that is consistent.
I think if this were ported to Series X, it would you probably could do it, because I feel like there'd be enough frames to get a jump in before. forget what engine they called this. I think it was the Jade engine, they said.
You know, in a way, I'm kind of glad that you can't get the
Which is cool that they actually, you know, specifically
storing one-hit kill Naruto
built,
to
made
the first,
engine specifically
second
for
boss of the game.
these games. It's not like they
Because
built
if that
random
glitch
sections
did
for
work, and I would need to set it up right now,
like that. Respect it,
I
you know.
know it would be giving me
Something to
hell
inspiration
from
like how you're gonna do your level.
just when I was trying to confirm that for like
to
glitch
have your
hunting,
engine.
it felt like the
built from the
RNG
ground
was
up.
actively
It's
trying to
impressive.
work against me. It really did feel that way. Because the amount of times that I had to reset the area, just like quit out of it after getting a bandit instead of just an empty no enemy slot when falling down. Unbelievably frustrating. Like I said, it really did just feel like it was against me. Or like doing everything to make sure I went up against a bandit or some kind of enemy. Which again, I still think that's a bit surprising considering the fact that it's supposed to be
See if I don't.
your very
if I
first
can get this
reaction
messing up.
sequence.
I mean, to be fair, it is
Yeah,
easy.
they're
It's just
dumping
timing.
bandits on you if you screw
Sometimes
up. It's
pressure
like,
and nerves
really?
can
Yeah,
get
that's
to
a
you.
bit punishing compared to other areas where it won't give you a bandit if you fall off.
Almost hit the gold coin. Okay, here we go. There you go. It's just timing. You know, it really is just as simple as, you know, calm the fuck down, wait a few seconds, then, you know, make your double jump.
Alright, let's see if I can get this, because this again is something I tend to forget.
You get my point.
I think I need to kind of master that, actually like, practice it, because I haven't gotten it very often, and for that reason I don't feel like I've good handle on what I need to do to do it.
See, now that is interesting, because I was going to mention it before, but opponents can actually sub out of the down and Y combo, or something combo, that move specifically. But I have found that the up and Y combo, the opponents, the AI, does seem to sub more out of that than, you know, the former. Probably because, you know, we're talking about one combo as opposed to, you know, 2 or 3 hits for the combo, you know? At least I got some hits in that raid. Oh, fuck hell. Oh, still trying. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, triple Y is always a good combo to use in that battle. It might not land all the time, but when you're in rage mode specifically, that is a good way to really drain the health in that particular match, that particular battle. Real nasty AI.
Yes, nice. That was pretty good. Usually phase 2 Haku is pretty brutal, considering it's your first rage, and the source material dude kind of does nothing, but yeah, no, I think triple Y is the way to go, because that's the thing, right? It does speed up your animation.
But damn, this is so much faster.
And given it is the fastest attack or fastest combo. Okay, what am I doing now? Corner homeroom gang.
Shadow is always confusing. There's like a shadow
It's the
there.
fastest way to get the.
Since it's not attached to any character, it makes me wonder if there's something or someone under the map at that
I
point.
don't know if it's faster to go here. Whoa. Nah.
Like clutching these lands.
Where am I going? Oh my goodness. It's awkward. I don't usually go that way. I can't help but feel like that might actually be faster though, as opposed to just running around the fence. Of course, perfected and actually knowing where to go, but yeah. It's just the thing, you're kind of cutting through the fence as opposed to going around. It's a future comparison, I guess, in the making. Alright. Shame I can't kind of teleport from here. Because it's part of this, so I can't upgrade yet.
What the hell is this? That's awesome.
Why does this feel slower? A bit of slowdown going on, I don't know why. Because even here the animation looks slower than normal. Okay, now we're good. Still jumping.
I can't believe I ran back instead of sprinting.
Good. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. The AI is kind of being a bit generous. Triple Y, as always. Because otherwise, you don't want to get Mizuki'd. Because that could have been over very quickly, but it wasn't. Times you have to hit the bloody A button for that to work. What am I doing? Mission.
Okay, let's see if I can get this without looking it up. See, now I'd rather do that.
Alright, this is where
Then,
things start to get a little. Oh, hang on. We'll do that.
Do what I did last time where I thought I hit
Maybe
it.
not. I'm going to do
Very
something
clearly
that
I
I
know.
don't typically do. And that's again coming
So
back
let's
to
get
the
this
fact
one.
that I don't.
Yes, let's
I
fucking
haven't
go.
got myself into a good rhythm of doing this in my muscle memory because, whoops. Apparently doing that, loading into the auto save there, can, I think, despawn certain obstacles. Yeah, there's supposed to be a camera here, and I totally just bypassed that, so that's great. Still gotta try to bypass this bandit. Yes, let's go. Let's actually go. I was a bit nervous there, so I'm supposed to
please.
Alright,
Yes.
but it's not over yet. Still got one more to try.
One more time, and we
Yeah, that's crazy.
Was
So I'm gonna try to get
so
again that more so than the other one because that that strat I seem to be forgetting more so than the ramen whilst picking up the treasure. So yeah. It just hit me like the last second. I was like, oh, hang on a minute. Isn't there a thing you can do here that helps?
Why the hell would you want to do
Yeah,
that?
it like totally does to spawn that camera. So let's go. That was so close. But we did it.
Oh god,
Okay.
where the hell did I land?
It's still not quite over because we do have to backtrack to that same location. So we're still going to skip that same bandit once
I
more.
messed up my strat.
But if we can do it, we will have skipped pretty much all the bandits. I don't want to jinx it, but so far so good.
Keep go all the way over here just to do this.
So
And you
stay
stupid
that
fuck.
way.
Okay,
For
one
some
of those
reason,
days,
I
alright.
had it in my mind that, yeah, you gotta go back because you
Sure,
gotta go
one
get
of
all
those
these
days.
ingredients or whatever. But, why do that and have to
Oh my
skip
god, what the fuck is
bandit
going on?
Again.
Jump down there for fuck's
Okay.
sake. Holy shit.
Literally
Fuck,
drop
man.
down here to skip him yet again. And much more safely and easily. As opposed to risking it yet again. It's bad enough that we've got to do this twice, so why do it 3 times when you can do it 2 times? But yeah, these are the
Please.
minor kind of strategies that I'm
Okay.
trying to get myself into a pattern of remembering this.
Okay, as long as I skip.
There
Thank
we go.
you.
One more time, come on please.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so
Thank you.
stressful.
Let's go. We've skipped all the freaking bandits. Because you have that
Many
worst
things we skipped
bandit at the start with the
We've
RNG,
skipped
because
all
that
bandits.
really is just up to the game,
Turns this
unless we can figure out
potentially
patterns.
long
Then you
mission
get that
into
that bandit that we skipped
quite literally like a one banded filler mission.
that respawned.
It's pretty
after we
impressive
finished
considering you know,
the line of waves,
essentially skipping
which we
what,
skipped.
I think 3 or 4.
And then there was that one which we had to do twice, which we were fortunate enough to get by. Yeah, I think the trick to that is kind of like you want to try to get like a bit of a visual cue, basically, which I've been painfully doing over the years, very slowly. But I think it's pretty much right after a bit of a funky shaped boulder. You want to build up like a bit of a spur top right after it, pretty much.
Though the sad thing is that with all that
That's
crappy platforming shenanigans at the start, trying to jump down, it probably was the equivalent of, you know, going up against one of the
Not
bandits.
bad, not bad.
As much as I hate to say it.
We've basically got the essentials for a record pace, which is great. Not to say we haven't encountered time loss, but speak of the devil.
Still, we got that done in sub 1, so I'm pretty proud of that.
Do I? No, I don't do that.
I don't know if that's a good time, to be honest, but I don't want to know. It's only going to make me more pressured if I know I'm going fast.
Okay.
I'm trying to think when's a good time to actually go for the ramen, but I can't think of what's a good time. I'll have to do it when I can't even do it when I get to Jiraiya, because that kind of messes that whole thing up. Because you can't really go to the shop during a ninja race, at least I'm pretty certain you can't.
Don't think there's anything to get. Nope.
Yeah.
It's amazing we played the game that often and yet I still don't seem to recall what is and isn't locked or unlocked in certain parts of the game. But yeah, that's pretty good though, the progression that we've got. We've got the essentials. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't usually get this these days as often anymore. Hopefully I don't butcher it from here on out, but still a whole lot of run to go. So anything could happen. Like so.
See, that's another thing too. I mean, she doesn't really need an introduction, but the fact that she's just the one that you're speaking with during the starts of these, like, you know, exams. I actually distinctly remember thinking, oh, okay, so this must be someone with, you know, going in the exam with. I didn't know that she was the proctor. I'm pretty certain that there is nothing that states that, oh yeah, I'm the proctor.
So if I could like bring up a wrong robot now, that would be so good.
Lucky.
See, at this point in the
That
game,
was a
I know
pretty-
you can actually bring up
You know,
the Naruto
you
clone.
try to go for a gaming ninja or a medical ninja, but you get a journey ninja
Precisely
right off
because
the
of
bat.
which that I don't know.
I was lucky. Oof, that lag there. I wonder if I really do wonder if I can skip this. Because like I can move clearly when it loads me in past that battle. I'm wondering if I can move, I should be able to pause and save. And if I can do that,
And it's precisely
could
because
I
of which to why,
theoretically skip
you
that
know,
entire.
if you don't set up the Naruto
camera
clone there, you're basically
heading
leaving your
animation
hands in RNG.
Because you know, saving
whether
and
or
loading
not you
tends
have
to skip
given
some
an enemy
things,
that has or
so
hasn't
it
got
potentially skip cameras.
A rage.
You know, it skips the mission
And
update, so
here's
why
the
not the
thing.
camera?
Even if you don't get
Which I
the
think
non-enemy
I'm sure.
slot when you fall off the
I
tree,
don't recall testing it.
you probably will. I'm pretty sure it's super consistent. I haven't fully tested it to really confirm that fully, but I'm pretty sure from the tests that I did do, it pretty much did override from memory all of the enemy ninja. And what I mean by that is that it basically replaced what you would normally get, an enemy ninja that has a rage, and if you're lucky, a genin ninja that doesn't have a rage. And it would replace all of that with, if you're lucky, the no slot that you get when you fall off the branch, where you would have a Naruto that has one-hit kill. And if not, pretty much all the bandits. Now, the funky thing about getting a bandit in this particular case is that bandits do not have, at least in this game, they don't have rage. So it may actually be worth setting up, irrespective if you get a bandit or a one-hit kill Naruto. So I think that might be a strategy worth setting up a comparison for, more so than the rest at the moment. Because yeah, for reals, that feels like that actually could be a worthwhile strategy. And I hope it is, because I'd love to implement that strategy into a run where it actually is worth it and it is faster. Because that's the thing, this part of the game was devastating to find out that it actually is slower to set it up compared to just doing it normally. It's like, oh my goodness, after all that,
Sprinted and done that.
in the end it's still slower because of the setup required. So yeah, if we could find a way to somehow like, yeah, repurpose it, holy crap, that'd be great. It just depends like how much slowness you get from, you know, falling off the branch regaining that speed essentially from the tree action sequence. And if that time loss is going to be made up with the battle that you end up going with
reaction sequences. The gameplay, I mean.
And it's the type of thing that unfortunately is.
I get why they changed it, but at the same time, I don't know. Just I like the challenge. It seems like no. If you want to fucking jump in trees really fucking fast, you gotta work at it. You gotta be good to stay up there and to stay fast.
A whole bunch of different enemies, different replay.
Broken Bond, you can
quite
literally press
nothing
nothing
after
you just start jumping.
It's very different.
Actually, no, not even that. I forgot, it just automatically starts you jumping. So no, you actually don't have to press a freaking thing, and you still get through it.
Once, if not more.
Yeah,
Because you're not going to consistently get through
there.
There's enemies at the exact same speed every time, so there's a lot of variables that can go into determining what is the faster approach.
Oh, I'm grateful. I never got that, how you get that wrong and then that automatically takes health. It's like
It still pains me that even here,
not even like
it doesn't
trap like
work
that.
or
all that.
because yeah, this would be the perfect setup, and I'm sure it would be worth it just based on the fact that there is like a huge amount of like
It's a
health
bit
to
ugly.
get through to trim
The
through.
reaction sequence, it's not like
Oh
that.
no, stream crash. What's going on? You good? Okay, you good.
Alright, hopefully I'll
Do this.
a bit more quicker at the moment.
Especially during freaking reaction sequence. Yeah, it's still buffering. Ah, what's going on? Don't do this. Seems to be fun on the iPad. Oh, I say that, literally gives me an arrow. Wonderful. Can't really do anything about it, so. Hopefully it doesn't skip out too much.
You idiot.
Wonderful.
Yeah, one job.
Yeah, that's really buffering on the MacBook. Oh, come on, that still caught me. Hitbox. See, again, I didn't use the joystick. Okay, so that's sadly a bit of a downside to the triple Y. It does leave you open.
Cool. Never rage that time. That's not too shabby.
Good. Yeah, I do think though the triple Y is pretty useful for enemies like Orochimaru, or basically any kind of boss that has like a big health bar, so Yeah. Okay, no problems now? I think we're good. That was kind of close. I get the feeling I'm going to hit that gold coin one of these days, and that's going to be a fun little time loss to deal with. Skadoosh. Look at those reflections. That is glorious. I don't like. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall
did this justice. This area.
this amount of detail
It's
going
so
on.
unbelievably
storm
detailed and
map.
accurate too. The anime's take on it. In general, the source material.
Just friendly reminder: we don't even get
It's
this arena after you complete the game.
breathtaking how freaking.
So it's not like a
Yeah.
case of it's locked and you unlock it when you complete this part of the
Curious
game.
if
It's part of the story.
I don't know, just to
Yeah, no, it is flat out locked. Your only way of accessing it is through the tournament mode, and then
Holmes take.
after completing that, you can't go to single player or two player and access the map. So something that luckily was rectified in Broken Bond, but still, yeah, we have to get to a sequel to access it. Yeah, I think that's a nightmare for the triple Y and Kiva. I guess that's the thing. He is a false kind of opponent.
You spin and that same fucking move.
That was stupid. Didn't even give me a chance to freaking pour him. That was a little too close for my comfort. Yeah, needless to say, Cuba's not my favorite boss in the game. To be fair, I am kind of experimenting with triple Y to see if that's going to work or not.
No rage, it's fucking good. Like any no rage is like a freaking godsend.
Yeah, almost had him.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's just also change. So I think it was
Probably
just set it as
could've
all the way
avoided
forward
it.
through freaking too early, too soon. I think at least.
Alright, let's not forget to talk to the Kakashi for this. Because I think I screwed this up the last time too.
Good, I got it. Oh boy. Still had to cycle through some menus. So, nah, wasn't as bad as I was thinking.
Yeah, don't want to be too quick happy with
Still
the
gotta work on trying to
skipping.
not pause it and just skip cutscenes. Battles, it's, that's one thing. But cutscenes to gameplay, really work on it.
There we go. Did I do it? Yes, I did. And I had to look away as I was sprinting, hopping. Okay. this even the right way? This isn't the right way. You imbecile. God damn it. Okay, I butchered that. Browsing. You what, mate? Yeah, but one job. Wonder if it'd be faster to like set up some kind of like a quick, I don't know, mini social quest type of thing and then finish it to get like your portal to skip a certain part of traveling through the village just to make it a little faster. Not so much for here, but you know, anywhere where there's like a big amount of traveling around the village. So where does this take us? This takes us to... Okay, so into water walking. Okay. Got it. See, this is another area where I really badly want to try to find something that's gonna skip this, because, you know, that's the thing. It's like it's a pretty big race.
See that little frame before it loads this little in-game cutscene. Makes me wonder
See, like, how the hell did I make it
if
this
that's
time?
actually
That is such BS.
where the collision is to end the ninja race.
It's a crash.
I would think so, because it's kind of in the same direction as one where one of the rings is. Still, can't help but wonder though.
I don't know, maybe I wasn't going fast enough with tapping or whatever.
See, this is what I'm talking about. No ramen. Sorry, the only way to do this would be to branch to the left
Pretty sure it was the other side.
before crossing the bridge and doing it that way.
Yeah, everything I
But
tried
compared to skipping
reduce
through
the
those
speed for that,
minor
to make it
amounts of dialogue,
fast
it's
to get
nothing.
through.
You know,
Just,
it's not
yeah,
worth
nothing
it. So
more.
I think when we get access to the ramen shop, just buy one. You know, just do it then and there. Come on. I hate it when that happens.
See, now would be a
One
good time
hit
to bring up the...
left and then.
Oh, well, I say that, I have done it before,
Right.
for ramen. It's not like it skips this little cutscene.
I don't get why I can consistently move out of this specific mission update, but literally every other one, not so much. Why? Why is that programming different?
So is there any tricks that I'm forgetting before I set this up? None I can think of. It's not like you can jump over
If I
these
could get what I
guys.
got last time, that'd be
actually,
really
no,
great.
last time you can.
I can do that. Thank you.
Yeah, that is really frustrating.
I like to think that I've gotten a pretty good handle on that. I was going to say it last time, but I do feel as though if I get the jump, I can get it.
And
Of course.
there's something
faster
really
as far as the
weird
terrain
about that
goes,
battle,
so
because the fact that I can move after
I
it as
can,
well with the mission update,
still full in.
there was something really
as far
weird
as
about
getting the
that.
jump.
Yeah,
I think I'm
going
good.
around that
Okay.
battle, causing whatever that was to
I think
happen.
I'm starting to finally get some consistency going with that.
That is really frustrating.
Because for the longest time it was so inconsistent to me. I was like, how?
Yeah, I don't know why that
I
seems
don't
to
know
be a
what to
different
do,
battle
but just
compared to the
doesn't make
rest,
consistency.
but it is.
But I think it is as simple as just steering it to the right.
That's
And you think that going forward,
on.
you're going to cover more distance. And I think, you know, I mean, obviously that technically is true, but I think in this case with the water and the way its terrain works, I think it's a case of if you steer to the right, that specific part of the water has
Did I split
you
it
know,
right?
part where you
I
can
split it right.
kind
Let's
of step
Man,
on the water a little
one
bit.
enemy. Yeah, like in all fairness, I have not pulled that off for a very long time. I think at least 5 years.
Yeah, which automatically means it's possible for me to land.
That's
the
on
spring
me.
hop.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what happens, unfortunately, when you start to like try to think of like, oh, what can I do to make this maybe go faster? Because let me explain what I was trying to do. I was trying to basically unload the village by going behind the bandit, because basically by doing that, just going to that one extra spot of the terrain, or at least around that, you basically, you unload the village. And by doing that, by nature, does...
I'm like
mean
borderline
it's going
tempted to just save it,
performance
load
a
it,
little bit
and
better.
then go into the battle in case that.
And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get a fast
and then go
performance
another
in
cache.
the battle. Because it's notorious for always being slower for that one battle in the run in the story. So that's all I was trying to do. I was trying to unload the village. But by doing that, it didn't like it enough to basically soft lock the damn thing. For whatever reason. I don't know if that was a one-off. I'm guessing it probably wasn't based on the fact I have done that before. So, yeah, that's unfortunate that I forgot that can happen, but this is kind of what happens though. Still, I feel like I would have encountered that even after derusting. Because again, I haven't gotten that in a while. So what does this take us? Okay, so we complete this mission. And then we split. And the last one. And summoning. I guess that's the thing too. It was bound to happen sooner or later. It was going to eventually catch up with me in a run. Because, yeah, I don't think I've tried pulling that off before. Whoops, on a run. Can't get over how stupidly large those hitboxes are. Oh. Hot script to beat there. So I've accidentally triggered that
damage when I took damage? Did we actually just do a double? Because it kind of looked and
lost
sounded like that. I'll have to double check.
And, to be fair, it was going the other direction, but still. Didn't like the way that jump worked. It was like, what? What am I doing? Whoa! I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, fucking hell.
I think not. Probably isn't even faster.
Still jumpy.
Yeah, be right, and the pressure's getting to me. Oh, fuck you. Let's just pretend that rage would have happened and not quit.
I don't seem to get the reverse rail anymore these days for some reason. I don't know why that is. There's got to be some kind of consistency or something to it. Whoa! Gotta be careful there, because there's an enemy ninja or so around there.
It's pretty good actually for that particular battle.
Whew, slows down a bit of that. It's pretty good. I like that. Can't jump on it. Alright. So filler, and then some, or is it? Don't know. Can't remember.
What the?
I think it's the next. Yeah, no, it is the next one. It is the next one. Okay. So we'll update it when we report it, since that really is the completion of it. Okay. That still stings about that enemy. That just, that was cold. Because it looked like it freaking loaded too. That's the annoying thing. Alright, let's see if we get the clone thingy. That'd be some kind of makeup for the enemy-ness. Oh wait, what? Oh yeah, duh. Let's see, get to the third. Yeah, there's a lot of backtracking now.
Be good if I could get, you know, the skip this time. That'd be nice. I mean, the thing is to, I guess, memorize the inputs, but merciful with the timing. so good at it back in the day.
Okay.
Man. Fuck.
I don't even want to look at the time. I mean, I don't think I really can, which is probably a good thing.
And that's twice.
That usually puts the pressure on me.
Let's see.
So that's the thing, I don't know if this is salvageable or not. It may be, it may not be. We'll see. YX. AX. Fuck. Yes. Fuck. Yes. On. Yes! Let's go. Yes! I haven't been getting that too often these days. Okay. Get ready on the split.
Actually, purchase thingy on the combos. So I want to prevent both Neji and Gara from going into that specific.
I almost thought I was going to screw up that last input on the summoning. I still don't get how this teleportation works, because if you pause the game and look at the autosave image, it tells you that it autosaved at Narish's house, and yet we're here randomly, so. And it consistently happens this way too, so I really genuinely have no idea why he decides.
Pretty sure I got it, but it
now
looked kind of
all
weird. It
times
was like
the
it was
game.
something
It's
else.
so bizarre to me. Alright,
It looked like it was
my training.
the forward
X,
XXX, YX, I think it was.
Where is it? Not that one. That
My
one.
mind's playing tricks on me. So I'm pretty sure it was.
Only because I want to reduce rage in these next 4 battles if I can help it.
The first combo he tries, it's literally his spam. And again, it's like 3 or 4 times within the first 10 seconds.
Such a cool map.
What a spammer.
Surprisingly detailed, much more than I thought. Because it does have interior design going on. Which, yeah, very unexpected. Very accurate to the anime as well.
Yeah, I didn't. After all that, I didn't get the fucking combo. So I was right, I didn't get it. What's wrong? Can't do the jutsu with rage? Thought you could be Hokage. It's absurd. Never.
Really? Shit. Whoa! Bye-bye, recky. I should have raged. Because it would have been a safe, safe spot to get him. Ciao. So even after getting that combo, it didn't really help. Not for that one, anyway. Nice.
Not gonna lie, this is a pretty good time. But at the same time, I kind of low-key don't want this to be a record just based on the fact that I freaking had the bloody economy put out of the Elgato,
Kind of doing something
but even the
really
game
ordinary, but I think that kind of
well,
helped trim down the health a bit more this time around.
closed out of it and went back to the dashboard. But quitting out and having to
Trying
work
to-
back from the menu kind of bothers me. It does feel as though it kind of takes away from the ride.
Care? No.
Although right about now I'm more frustrated. If
What am I
anything,
doing?
about
I'm like
the
hitting these
Elgato.
commands and it's not doing it.
Times it
Must be letting go of the joystick too soon or something.
Which is a good one.
Okay. That's the
I mean, I do have the TV audio on, so it's not like it's completely gone.
done.
You can't kind of hear what's going on. Like I said, thankfully, it was
Feel like a
part of
probably
the
should
game
split
where it's
that off till we
a whole lot of
actually
games
get added. It was in kind of like the second of the first phase. Inconsistent to the point. See, this is another instance where it's like, man, this would have been absolutely perfect to have a Naruto one-hit kill thing. But again, it doesn't work. Curiously though, of course, it does actually work for Neji. But again, of course, the one time it does work, it will work. Is the only time in the story for a boss where we don't need to interact with a reaction sequence to get to the boss. So it's like, yeah, that'd be right. Butchered that. Didn't need to do that combo. This is the solution, I'm telling you right now.
Woo!
Just let him come to you. He'll do it. You just move out of the way. Because even if he's faster than you, you dodge. That's the most important thing. Yeah, actually, that might be the
Time
way to do it.
140 in this section. Ooh, that's kind of good. That's kind of bad. Kind of want this to be a record, but I kind of don't.
That was pretty freaking fast for phase one.
I mean, put it this way, if I do get record,
I think that
essentially
is the way
achieve
to
my
do it.
goal for this entire stream. I mean, I'll,
Come on, can we do it
again,
again?
it was do different parts. In attempts to get record, so if I get it now. Cool. That's a really good fucking looking time. Just don't want to butcher it during this QT, that's all.
Come on, miss the rage. Yes, let's go. That's what I like to see. At least we got one in out of the 4 battles.
$141,
Time.
or it's not timing. 141 or
Counting on it being record territory.
Fuck
There's
yeah.
been one too many stuff ups. The KO was the big red flag.
I had a feeling it was gonna hit time and it wasn't gonna pause.
You
I bet that was
really
something to
don't
do
want
with
a
when it
KO
frickin'
for a
did this
record run.
from
It's not.
when the
It's not really
window
a good
was
look.
small.
Because even if it is
Holy
like a record,
shit.
it's like, okay, AI
New
can't be
world
pricky, it's
record.
true, but
Let's fucking go.
ideally you'd
Yeah,
want
let's
to
check
have
the in-game.
God without it.
133.19.
So I actually don't know if getting hit prolongs the ending. It makes sense that it would prolong it, but I actually don't know how much it does, if it does at all. Why? A... D... X... Get ready on time. Time. What's that say? 143.15. Oh my god. I don't think that's record, but fucking hell, that was definitely record territory. I think it was on the minute, which I haven't gotten in a very long time. Well, I say a very long time, it's been 3 years to the day, but still. 3 years for some reason feels like a while. Alright, I'm gonna skip this.